Idaho Ike back with you on the Pabst Sportsman Show. Well, it's Sunday, and it was really windy and wicked this morning. Warm too, still like 50 plus degrees. You know, today's the 12th. No, today's the 13th. Today's the 13th, Sunday the 13th, 2011. And it's been raining, so I didn't want to go over to the Manistee National Tree Stand over there on the Enders. And thought, nah, give that one a break. I have been seeing deer over there, though. Had a nice little forker come in yesterday. I could have popped him, but I didn't. Put Henry in the tent blind. He saw a couple, but he said the windows were too high on the one side. He couldn't get his crossbow up to shoot them, but he said they were just a couple small does. But he cooked us up a mess of fish last night. Man, we had a bluegill feast, I tell you. That was awesome. It was crazy good. He uses a special mix of magic fry and tons of paprika and garlic powder and onion powder. Man, oh man, I'm telling you, just lightly coated and little panfish, bluegill, sunfish, rock bass. I mean, we had just a pile on a cookie sheet, and we still had enough that he took almost a half-a-gallon bag home. We had at least a half-a-gallon bag left over. We made a couple po' boy fish sandwiches this afternoon. Man, they were good. It was tasty stuff. So, well, we've been told the weather today, I was almost going to stay in and watch the Lions and the Bears at 4:15, but then it calmed down. I thought, well, what the hell? It's been windy all day. Maybe they want to come in and get a snack. I don't know. Might be a lost cause, but hey, if you're not out here, you can't see them. So I'm willing to give it a go. Jackrabbit's over at his place, but man, that damn bear's been knocking down his corn feeder all the time. It's crazy over there. Every 2 days it's on the ground again. We haven't seen him on film though, so we turned the trail camera toward the feeder and put a strap around the feeder and tied it to a tree. Let's see how he gets that down. That'll be fun to see on pictures of him trying to rip that thing down with it strapped to a tree. But yeah, I've been seeing some deer, little doves. Had a nice 8-point come by me. Not yesterday, the day before. It was behind me, way down the ridge, and but he wouldn't come up toward me. So I had the little punky ones coming in, but it's still fun to see them though. That one day we had snow, that was cool, and the little fawns came in. They had decoys out, and man, I think I should have seen that on the other video. You seen that, but man, that was hilarious. I didn't know what to make of them. And then last night too, yesterday morning, I had that one. No, last night I had that one out there, and that little forker, man, I only put the doe decoy up, but he did not like that. He would not come in. It made him really scared. I thought maybe one of those big bucks would see it. I had hit the call a couple times, little grunt tube, even hit the fawn, or not the fawn bleat, the regular bleat, thinking I could pull something out of the backwoods, but nothing. But hey, we're having fun, drinking Pabst, eating Uncle Henry's famous fish fry, and it's all good. So I think Hatchet's going to be up tomorrow. He's been working hard. He's going to get up here tomorrow. He might be headed up to Camp Otten though, but I'm sure we'll bounce into each other because we're only a half hour apart. But we got it set up pretty good here. There's 3 or 4 good spots we can hunt. Rifle starts on Tuesday the 15th, of course, but I called Howlin' Hiram earlier, and he told me the weather's not supposed to be so good the next couple days. You know, tomorrow kind of not as windy, but not real nice. And then opening day, 50% chance of rain, windy. And then Wednesday and Thursday, though cold and snowy, 40% chance of snow on Wednesday, 50% chance of snow on Thursday, high only in the low 30s, so that could really get things jumping. But I'll take one before that. If big 8-point decides to come my way, I think I'll have to take him. But we're having a good time, and we'll see what happens though. But Mom had sent us up some food, and we've been pounding that off. Had nice venison meatloaf, venison chili, we're not starving. Plenty of payday candy bars, too. Can't do without those. Oh, and Little Debbie snack cakes, oatmeal pies, staple in the Fort Cadillac camp bag. But, yeah, we're having a good time. And I think we hit a little lull here with the weather, but as you can tell, it's calmed down quite a bit. I mean, it was blowing this morning, 10 to 30 mile an hour winds, 40 mile an hour gusts. I mean, from daybreak till I got out of the tree at 9 o'clock. I just had to get out. I was just getting blown all over the place. I mean, it was crazy. Not a thing was moving, not even the birds. But, I don't know. Been rough all day. This might turn them loose. This might get them up here. Maybe the last hour. It's only about 3:30 right now. Gets dark about 5:30 in the woods here, so I bet you the last hour could turn out to be okay. We'll have to wait and see. But I wanted to go over and thank some of our sponsors for this season's Pabst Sportsman show for sponsoring us. First, Garmin and the Rhino 655T Wildlife Research Center. You know, we use some of that sweet acorn mash, scent killer, special golden estrus, Trails End 307, all good stuff. And I'd like to thank Nikon for the Bolt XR Pro Staff and Federal Premium Ammunition. Of course, Cabela's world's foremost outfitter. And then Progressive Insurance for the Sportsman's Package. The Bobcat 3450 utility vehicle with Rapid Link. That's really helped out here on the show. Oh, of course, our Browning shotguns. Maxus Satori X-Bolt 1911. Irish Setter Black Bear Boots Exoflex. They're nice. Wild Game Innovations. The Micro 8 Red Trail cameras. Kubota B-Series tractors and RTV utility vehicles. Also Beretta A400 Extreme, Idaho Safari Club, of course. And then Zeiss Victory RF Binoculars, Animal Artistry Taxidermy, Boyd Harness Company, Old Spice Sportsman Set, Honda ATVs, the Big Red, the Foreman, and the Rancher, Under Armour Hunting Apparel and Boots, Mobile One Oil, good sponsor for us, Thermacell Mosquito Repellents, 10-point carbon fusion CLS crossbows, the Stealth XLT, Ruger's. Ruger is great for me. It's my sidearm in the woods because that damn bear scares me. My Horton Ultralight Express crossbow, Fosty shotguns, class versions, and lots of other good stuff. You know, Beretta Benelli, Sacco Ticka, Beretta Store in New York City, Holland shotgun, the Royal and the Paradox with the side lock ejector, Hilleberg tents, the K2 2GT, only 6.5 pounds. Marmot sleeping bags, Plasma 3 is a Sitka specialized outdoor wear and equipment. Primos trigger stick, I love those Primos trigger sticks, God, they're awesome. And then Biologic Food Plots, Hotspot, Full Draw Biomass, Striker crossbow bolts. Oh, I love those Striker crossbow bolts. Man, they're just weighted perfectly. I went to Shoe Packs in Jackson, man, the guy hooked me up. They're awesome. And then, of course, new archery products, my Spitfire Max broadheads. They're awesome. Primos double ball blinds, big game tree stands, Ultraview DLX, Coleman camping supplies, coolers, propane stoves, Leatherman multi-tools, Yamaha portable generators, Lacrosse Technology weather stations with the moon phase. Although that moon phase thing doesn't always work. You always count on it and then you come out hunting and it don't work out right. But hey, it's something to look at. Wiley X Eyewear, Bradley Digital Smokers. Oh, and then on our fishing segment this year with Cabby Coho, we got the Penn Fishing Reels, Berkeley Fishing Line, R.L. Winston Rod Company Fly Rods with a Boron, the Vanquish Fly Reels by Waterworks Lamson, our Lowrance LSS1 Structure Scan Sonar Imaging, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Mercury Marine Outboards, and of course for all our cabin decor we have to thank Black Forest Decor. So again, I'd like to thank our three main sponsors: Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer, Cabela's world's foremost outfitter, and the Ford Motor Company in the Ford Flex Idaho Ike Sportsman Edition in 4 trim levels. You got the Moss, the Forest, the Black Bear, and new for 2011, the Arctic Fox. So check those all out. They're real nice products. All good sponsors here on the Pabst Sportsman Show. And I'm going to sign off for now. Crack me a Pabst here in the